What's going on, guys? Welcome back to No Face Crypto channel with No Face No Case. You feel me? We're getting right back into it with Operation Sam I Am, episode 2.
I had decent number of investors lined up to give me money. Okay, एक महीना में I'm going to be talking to Aspen Institute भन्ने छ हैन त्यहाँ चाहिँ like a lot of regulators, American regulators, they were all like 50s and 60s हैन त्यो मान्छे हैन तिनीहरुले they have invited me to talk there, okay, about what is the future of credit, what is the future of payments if everyone gets started by getting paid by the second. If I can spend 1 hour a day learning about product and what's going, and that can do the same thing as me spending 8 hours a day, why should I spend extra 7 hours? I should be spending that 7 hours building something new things, right? So this is time busy way around. Yeah, it's all about hiring good people. It's hiring people in my network. If something goes,
this is bullshit. I want everyone to understand what is happening right now. We're exposing it all. But why is Sam Thapalaya found in a Telegram chat saying we are what Ripple promised to its community? We are what payments and blockchain are supposed to be. It's extremely good combo to make Zebec the next Ripple in the space. Ha ha ha.
On that account as well.
Are we serious right now? I'm not joking. This is the most ridiculous. I can't believe I found myself in this story. You guys are fucking cooked. All you guys are cooked. So today we're going to go ahead and look at the Telegrams, the Discords, the community, the way it is structured, everything else. Y'all think I'm fucking playing? I'm not playing. Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
Take the red pill. Take the red pill. Take the red pill.
This motherfucker is locked.
I'm angry, and you should be angry too. The entire crypto community needs to see this shit. I'm AstroTurf. Do you guys understand that? So my channel, I'm so based. It's just how it is. My channel has to get shared. People have to share it. This shit needs to get shared. If any time to share my channel, it's this fucking episode. I'm about to snap. My mans today told me you need a whole big conspiracy board and connect all these people. No. I don't need to connect any of these people. All these motherfuckers are scammers. Put them all in the pot. They're all done. All of them. And we're going to go ahead, just take another look at this photo. Just take a screenshot. Take 10. Send them to your family, your grandmother, NBC, ABC, Fox, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz. Send them as far and wide as you possibly can. This is bullshit. And to show you guys I'm not bullshitting, I'm gonna record my screen. We're going through it. We're going through all of it. Who knows how long this is gonna take? We're gonna find a couple things. Once you guys see enough, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to a point where we see enough of this Telegram. We're gonna see enough. It's not even gonna matter. The chain doesn't lie. You don't need to see you don't need to see a lot. This is bullshit. Let's move on. Just to recap very quickly, in the last episode, we went over the entire timeline. Pretty much up until this time, there's a lot of stuff to fill in. And maybe I'll kind of do that in my free time, but it's not really about this right now. Understand that at this point, we pretty much know, and we have no other proof to prove otherwise, that Sam Thapalaya and Galen LeCun have no longer continued their relationship, which means that their relationship is still active, and my suspicion is that they are behind Zebec and a number of liquidity farm operations. 100%. At this point, I'm absolutely convinced, and the way the community has reacted over the last few days has been absolutely disgusting. But let's hop right into the Telegram. We're going straight for the fucking jugular. We'll get to the bots and all the stupid people at the bottom feeders in a second. As you can see here, I have started at the Nautilus chain. Oh, I can't find it anymore. Well, here are all the screenshots of the Nautilus chain Telegram that I found with 80 members in it. that basically went and Sam Thapalaya was going ahead and giving a talk through text, ironically, about the fake nodes they were selling. And they went on to scam everybody from that Telegram. I am not even joking. Here is all the fucking proof. We'll just start right there. There's the proof. It's all screenshotted now. So there's that chain. All right. It's real. That's a real thing. Here, okay, just take a second. Everyone digest that, screenshot it, save it. All right. This came from the Nautilus chain. I'm sure I have, screenshots of it, and I'll put more in it if I want to, but understand that this chain came from the Zebec protocol chat. And a lot of the same admins that were in the Nautilus chain chat are in the Zebec protocol chat. Here's the proof. Here's the proof. I'm gonna absolutely fry y'all up. I'm gonna fry y'all up. So there's an 80 member scam proof right there. And here we can also check our timeline, right? So they were getting people excited for the Nautilus chain, right? So before, hold on. Let me not get, hold on a second. Getting a little confused here. So before the Nautilus chain, back in March of 2023, they were selling Zebec nodes. And so that would have been all the way up, right? That would have been all the way up. June 2024, right? We know by May 2023, the Nautilus chain launched. Then they start messing up nodes. You can literally see here, right here, May 24th, 2023, the Nautilus chain may not launches, but then it later fades. Node sales accused of circular fake revenue, which we know. And you can see all these this weird shit going on. These people are joining the group, right? It's leading up, right? Dump that shit. They dumped that shit. Look. Boom. Absolutely no activity. And I showed you guys all the evidence. This is absolutely ridiculous, unfortunately. Guys, look at this ridiculous text. Hey, Shafkut. I'm wondering if you're a ZBCN holder. Why are you wondering for? If you have been able to stake your ZBCN to start earning daily passive income in your wallet. That's what Sam Thapalaya said, guys. Wow, this seems like a very good customer service. Just you get to talk straight. You get to talk directly to the owner of the company. This is fantastic. Like what? Guys, we can scroll. I just put in Sam Thapalaya's name. We could just keep going. Sam Thapalaya not listed on their website anymore. That happened way back when. Does Sam have a full name? Sam Thapalaya. Well, unfortunately, guys, this is no joke. This is no joke. Here we go right here. Bullish right now. Interview happening with Martin Lucas and Zebec leadership. I remember exactly what happened with Martin Lucas. And then he came out with the leadership and said it was a scam. He said it was a scam. Does anyone not else remember that? I do. Ridiculous. Let's just keep scrolling. Let's see here. Here's a crazy one. Hi, when will Zebec be added to Google Pay? Google Play. Jesus, and it's from a Russian name. We understand you're interested in downloading Zebec from Google Play. We are working on it. Please stay updated on our official channels for the latest news. Where does this come from? Community curator at Zebec?
I can't do this. I cannot do this any fucking more. I can't do it anymore.
SEVE manager. This is just like, guys, has it ever been more obvious to you? This is ridiculous. Like, yo. Has Sam Thapalaya left the project? Sam says, no, you can't ship great product by spending too much time on Twitter and other. All right. Nice. Someone asked Sam, when did the buyback start at ending of the month? Your support said we are literally at the end of the month, or am I missing something? He said nothing. Very interesting. These buybacks, Zebec, you guys just don't seem to be holding your end of the bargain up. Unfortunately. Just to put you guys inside the mind of a holder at the time, right? I have ZBC and did not know about ZBCN. Can an admin help me with this situation, please? This was during the 1 to 10 buyback, basically, the split. And down here, it says, can't open a ticket on Discord because too many open tickets. Is there an admin here? Oh my gosh. Here we have another deleted account saying, right now the cards are going to be stock design for the moment. We will let the community know when custom designs are available. Please, the community, let me know if there's any custom designs. Please, I would love to know if anyone has had a physical Zebec card. Let me know. Here is proof right here, a screenshot from within the Telegram. Apparently there's another one called 3base.org. Maybe we'll have to look into that. This guy says they say they don't know about the Zebec node and it wasn't their fault. We were scammed. Who said what? We really have no idea about nodes. But now we're building cutting edge tech. Good shit, scam, go. Building infrastructure for PayFi. You are the new CEO of Nautilus. It is written on X. How could you not know? Can our node holders only get 3base tokens? Dude, this is bad. This is bad. I don't even have to look at Telegram anymore. Here is another incriminating evidence. The CEO of 3base said he didn't know what a node was. I hope Zebec can communicate and solve the problem without breaking the hearts of the node holders who initially supported Zebec. We have no further information about Nautilus chain or nodes. Please refer to your inquiries to the 3base team. They just keep creating this stupid bullshit. Guys, Zebec, is this you? This is what you guys invest in? Okay. All right. Crazy. Let's keep going. We'll just do one more and then we'll go over to Discord real quick. There is another Telegram. There's another Telegram. We might have to do a whole Telegram episode, to be completely honest. It is. Here we have somebody by the name of Crypto King pretending like he's not really a bigger part of the project. Here we go. We are about to go live. This is going to be an international takeover like nothing we have ever seen before. Now, we're going to start kind of veering away from the Telegram chat here as much as I kind of can, because this is just all bullshit. I mean, obviously. But there is a very big importance on the migration from ZBC. Look at this shit. There's a very big importance on the migration from ZBC to ZBCN. And I find it ironic because if you go back in time and look at what people actually have to say about the migration, it's ridiculous. They say it's a scam. They say they did it to cover up their tracks, the fact that there is bad code, basically to get away, from the fact that they were already scamming people under ZBC. And here is some evidence of that as well, right? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot of people who say that these are some con men, these are some scammers, etc. Let's go ahead and check out the Discord. We can check this Telegram all day, guys. We don't want to see me do this forever. It does appear that this other Telegram was pretty much used just for the migration to ZBCN, which lines up with my timeline as well. But there is just a million accounts joining in all on August 14th, 2025. This isn't natural at all. Like, I can tell you guys that right now. No way that this is natural, guys. What is this? Yo, this is all bots. All bot. Like, look, guys, it's never ending. 39,000 people on one day. There we go. So for a few days in August, these are just flooding in. Weird. Very weird. So definitely bought it around August 2025 for the ZBCN migration. Just like their wallet holders is botted. Just like their Instagram account is completely botted. Just like their X account is completely botted. Just like a lot of the people on X who comment and say, this is great, this is amazing. That's completely botted. And we'll get into the community later, but let's just take a second. All right, I need to take a second, get back and cook up. And then I'm going to go to the Discord as well. But this is just absolutely disgusting, and it's ridiculous behavior from a crypto community. And wait till you guys see. Wait till I get to X, guys. Wait till I get to X. Before we move forward, guys, I want you to understand that once we start getting to the Discord and the X and the community and what has been going on over the last few days, things will start to become very clear for you. And so you just have to understand that as crazy as this gets, all right, take everything with a grain of salt. Everything is alleged, quote unquote, until further investigation is done by more professionals better than me. But I'll tell you what, I will gather all the information I possibly can. And I suggest you guys start just deleting information, deleting your X handles. I'm giving you guys opportunity here because I'm going to move forward with all of this. And let's just say I have a lot of information on these people. I'm not here to these aren't threats. I'm not here to scare anybody. This is about crypto, and I have a lot of information on you guys and how you operate within this project. So I highly suggest backing away, separating yourself from this project, and just letting me go to work. Go find a different project to do this with. I'll just do this one at a time, and I'll just follow you guys. All right? Go ahead, back away, because shit is about to get ugly. All right? You guys want to call me a fuckface, a retard, all this stuff, but I'm doing the investigation better than you guys could ever do.
You fuck day.
Right?
Don't let me talk though.
So let's get into the community. Let's get into the Discord. All right. And there's a reason a lot of these people don't like to talk. Here's a screenshot that came from a current Discord chat about a staking problem that apparently people are currently experiencing. And basically what they're saying here is people are having lots of trouble staking. Someone says here, until then, bag will steadily increase until it's fixed and ready. Basically, hopefully, once the mobile app releases, it'll be fixed by then. That is the exact error code I have been getting. I've been back and forth with Tangent and ZBCN support about this very issue. I actually just put the Tangent team on blast and CC the ZBCN team on the email since they seem to be dragging their feet. For example, they told me March 6th they were supposed to give me an update early this past week. It didn't even reply to me until yesterday. You know what's funny is this isn't even there's problems with Zebec. It's very clear. What are we talking about here? Guys, I'm staking with Flare right now perfectly fine.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And fucked up. On
Another thing you have to take notice here is they're already putting out, as soon as I said that they use Ghost OS, the Ghostware OS, to obfuscate their transactions, Zebec, this liquidity farm, this is exactly what they do. We get a message in their Discord basically saying that the SEC CFTC joined advisory committee to blacklist non-compliant protocols during a certain window. And basically this is going towards, Barron warns that by July, even holding a token that has passed through a mixer or a ZK pool might get your entire exchange account, Coinbase / Kraken, flagged. And Zebec has implemented this. So what are we actually talking about here? Someone's like, ZBCN Goon says, can you explain to me like I'm 5? They don't want you to hide your transactions. Well, guys, stop hiding your transactions. And Patriot Party, ZBCN King, JV, ZBCN Man, Simon, Sam, Poseidon Crypto, 314 Crypto, JK Rawling or whatever, the JKL, whatever. We'll get to you later. You made a stupid video. I mean, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. We're going to get into the whole community because you guys are all cooked. I have a lot of information on you. And so what's going to happen right now is you guys are going to back away from the project. You're not going to interact with any of the ZBCN community. I don't want to see you tagging ZBCN anywhere. I don't want to see any of this BS super app talk, any of this stupid talking points, because we're about to expose your ass. We're about to expose you. We're about to expose you. Because one way or another, the truth is going to come out. So from this episode on, if you guys continue to push this stuff, there will be major, major problems now that this will be publicly available information. I want to make one thing very clear. Heavy hitter. If you go live with a Spaces one more time, to try and get anybody to come in and listen to what Zebec has to say. I will go live with my own spaces, and I will welcome all of the crypto community in to make this shit go viral and explain to them every single bad thing that is going on. Everything is getting exposed. I don't want you guys going live on X. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. We're going to put a stop to that right now. Now, where things get funny is Throbbing Lantern here. Here's his X profile. Here's what he looks like. He says, you can't make this shit up. Onyx XX Quad 9 is siding with the no-face crypto kid. Blah, 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 blah. And basically, this account right here, shout out to Jeff Rowe, but this account right here got some guy named Poseidon Crypto to comment and basically pretend flip on Zebec. And he started to talk to me throughout the day, the other day or whatever. Not really too much was going on. You were talking shit on ZBCN, man. You were talking shit on Green Lantern. You were talking shit on a lot of people. So I don't know who runs this account, but it's very odd. This guy flips, tries to DM me, etc. Right? And yeah, it's kind of odd. He wanted to DM me. I didn't DM him. And now suddenly his account is completely flipped back to ZBCN. Really weird. You guys are trying to get creative. And essentially, Green Lantern says here, he played himself. Great job, everyone. Teamwork. At least everyone can see his cards now. You don't know what cards I have. In fact, Green Lantern, what cards are hiding in your closet? Hey, Patriot, what cards are hiding in your closet? Because once I make something very known here, these allegations here, and we're going to go ahead and put these forth to the people that matter, I suggest just dipping away from this project because these allegations are pretty bad, and you guys are looking at some issues, right? The way Green Lantern's acting is very nervous, and we'll get into that in just a second. The Discord chat, in my belief, is where a lot of the narratives always spin from. All the heavy hitters, no pun intended, are in this Discord. And there's another ZBCN Discord. There's a few ZBCN Discords, but this is the main one where all the narratives kind of spin from. Recently, they went on an AI narrative that's complete BS, and every few days it kind of just switch to a new narrative to get new unsuspecting investors to buy in with like little research. And this is what they do. We have 314 Crypto who decided to message Zebec and ask if there's going to be a new announcement on Zebec AI on March 10th. And then ironically, we get the announcement a little bit later, as if this isn't like obviously organized. So 314 Crypto is one of those people now, it appears to be, but there are many people involved in this. So let's start kind of taking a look at the structure, but understand that a lot of the talking points do come from this Discord. Let's just find another one very quickly so you guys can understand. And again, in another video, I will do a whole other video going through these Discords, the Telegrams, etc. But this is part of their social media, so I have to take a deeper look at this just for a second. But this is where all the narratives come from. Look at Throbbing Lantern freaking out. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. Like, come on. Admission of guilt. You guys are acting pretty guilty right now. Patriot parties took a step away for a second, and ZB Sandman has now also taken a step away. That they are feeling the pressure, so we got to keep that pressure up, guys. But we'll get into the interesting stuff. When is the next podcast coming out? ZBCN, man. The next one is coming out on Wednesday. Do we have something we can watch now? So a lot of these announcements, I can tell you guys, just based off of history, they come from ZBCN, man. Here's one. He's announcing the Tangent wallet, and other people as well. Heavy Hitter announces the spaces, but we got Cash Wash King, which is a very funny name for someone in the ZBCN community. It's kind of ridiculous. Per my sources, we're going to start off with ZBCN. Man, allegedly, it is to my knowledge that ZBCN Man still has active contact with Sam Thopalaya and Simon to this day. And he is the very person that puts out a lot of the public BS stupid narratives. Like this one, for example, which came straight from which I'm pretty sure was in the Telegram we looked at earlier. All right, he is the same person that puts out all of this BS AI slop. Okay? And this guy has direct contact with Sam and Simon. He's always saying how he's going to go and talk to them, etc. It's pretty ridiculous. Now, allegedly, I want everyone to pay attention and put this far and wide because Simon, the current CEO of Zebec, is speaking at XRP Las Vegas. And allegedly, what I've heard is Zebec has not been invited to XRP Las Vegas. They have merely begged their way there. And I hear an argument that why would XRP approve Zebec to go if they were a scam company? XRP is not the person, right? Who's the people actually interacting with these people to get people to go and speak at XRP Las Vegas? That person is ZBCN Man. This is a head guy in their operation. I want to make that very clear. And this is the same person who said he never had a cold wallet. Do you believe that shit? No joke. And we'll have an entire dedicated video on ZBCN Man and maybe Throbbing Lantern as well. And maybe Patriot as well. But ZBCN Man is a very important person to their operation. JV is also a very important person to their operation, but we can focus on him later. ZBCN Man, he is the talking points. He peddles all the bullshit. All of it. Here is direct evidence that Patriot Party met with Uphold, allegedly. Thank you guys. I appreciate your kind words. ZBCN Man and I just got off with Uphold, and it went very well. I will leave it to our leader. To summarize our interaction. Throbbing Lantern says, swag. Patriot Party, what are you doing meeting with Uphold about Zebec? Aren't you on the podcast? Aren't you like face up with the community? If you were meeting with Uphold, wouldn't you be some type of important person to the Zebec community? I've gotten some allegations about Patriot Party and Throbbing Lantern, and we will just say they are alleged. But we're going to go ahead and put these forth right now so everyone can understand how deep this really goes, because I've shown you guys the proof. So apparently Patriot Party and ZBCN Man are smart enough to sit down with Uphold, but ZBCN Man's not smart enough to have ever owned a cold wallet.
Pretty excited about that tangible. I know I am. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to get it. It's actually my first diving into a cold wallet. I've never owned a cold wallet. I'm on the exchanges, so this is big.
Well, isn't that just ridiculous? Both of these individuals who have met with Uphold allegedly have, since I put episode 1 in this investigation out, they are now stepping back, taking time to focus on their family. All right, you can excuse the family. We're not going to even worry about that. All I'm trying to say is you can go ahead and get out the fucking kitchen if you can't handle the heat. Because here's what's about to happen. ZBCN Man, you were point man for Sam. So this is the elephant in the room right now. I am requesting your presence. I want to have a conversation since you've never had a cold wallet, but you're meeting with Uphold. Some things just don't really add up. Patriot Party, I heard you got into some issues in the past, and we're not going to get too much into it, but I would suggest you step back from this product and this project. Stop making any opinions. Stop acting like you're a spiritual leader and you know a bunch of stuff, because you don't. And maybe you do, but you're pretending not to. because the allegations I have gotten is that you are an institutional investor into Zebec. Now, how crazy is that? Now, that would mean your presence on the podcast is strictly held to spiritual and nothing crazy like that. Because if you really talked about Zebec, I mean, we have the proof you met with Uphold, so you're an institutional investor. Is that true or not? Meanwhile, you're an institutional investor, you're meeting with Uphold, allegedly. So I want to hear from Patriot Party as well. I want to hear him come clean because, again, and, you know, ZBCN, man, you know, we'll have a separate video just for you, maybe for everybody. We'll see. But this information is going to the IC3 and the SEC. And if you guys have had history with some of these issues before, it's not going to look good for you. So I suggest you step away from Zebec. I believe Throbbing Lantern may be in control of some insider wallets for how aggressive he is acting when I confront him. Said Throbbing Lantern is on Sam's dick. And I quote. Basically, essentially, that's what was said. And I know for a fact at this point, basically, Throbbing Lantern has direct contact with Sam Thapalaya. Throbbing Lantern has been very, 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 very aggressive towards me, along with Patriot Party, but really Throbbing Lantern has been extremely aggressive towards me in discrediting everything that I say, as you guys have seen already. But here's where things get very interesting. I think Throbbing Lantern is paid, or at least of some sort, an insider investor, or has some type of connection to the project where it makes him, it's a very bad issue, what Throbbing Lantern is doing. Here is a conversation between me and Throbbing Lantern, where I said, I think I struck a chord with the Zebec ZBCN community. This is what happens when you are complicit in a scam. I have every account that I believe is taking money from Galen LeCun and Sam Thapalaya. And then Throbbing Lantern blocks me multiple times, by the way, throughout the day. He blocked me and unblocked me. He's acting like a woman. All right. Then we have Shut the F Up. You're a loser. And I said, you're paid for literally are two, XYZ to get it on your own. Have to take pennies, sell a scam, and use Chef Mike all day, which is a fact. He goes, look how nervous this person is acting, guys. Does a regular person act like this? I'm paid for? What are you even talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 laughing emojis. I wish. 3 exclamation points. If I was paid for, I don't think I'd be allowed to call you a retard. There's proof he called me a retard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more laughing emojis. Stop making shit up. Retard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 laughing emojis. Who seems like the retard now? Throbbing Lantern. What's an insider investor doing talking like this? Why are you on Sam's dick so hard?
Bringing it up. And guess what? There was a real advertisement and he didn't stop butting. So he's disingenuous. Hi, no face, you fuck face.
You gonna let me talk though?
Fucking 12-year-old kid just fucking making everything worse. So dumb.
We've got a really big problem here, Throbbing. I have people, unfortunately, coming out to me saying, yo, just chill. Throbbing's a regular guy. He's just a regular guy. Which means to me even more that you're not a regular guy and you're an insider investor for how crazy you're acting here. So everyone keep an eye on Throbbing, XRP, ZBCN, Lantern. Shit's getting a little weird with him. He's very cracked out right now. And he is not reacting well to the news that we have discovered his little secret. So because he's an insider investor and he's on the podcast, he's saying all this stuff about ZBCN, etc., acting all nervous. Wouldn't that mean he's insider trading? Isn't that illegal? Is that illegal?
Hot and ready.
What happened?
AK-47. Caesar's Pizza was
allegedly? Bro, he said allegedly went too far, bro.
Little Caesar.
Everyone, before we move forward and watch this video, I want everybody to know that this person right here, JSK Play, this guy right here was the person who posted this video, and I get a load of how ridiculous this shit is, guys. This is the most... This is how much time I am spending in their brains, and I just want to let you guys know this is what we got to start here before we even move forward to the to all the X fiasco that's been going on. We are disrupting their community on the ground level, and that is what is most important here. Let's keep the pressure up, guys. Let's keep the pressure up. What the hell is this? Milo just said, hands off our ZBCN, fool. I guess Milo's the name of his cat or something. They're calling me psychotic because everyone's blocking me. I think everyone's blocking me because I'm correct. That's basically what we're doing here. Watch. Somebody said, I give you everything. Look at your FUD. I would have believed and stayed away in August 2025, but now 2025 gone. 2026 has gone a lot in the right direction for the team. Yeah, I doubt that. Then learning from your mistakes, doing it right. Everybody says you're a scammer. So they're calling me a scammer. Everyone, I'm asking for proof. If I am a scammer, please send me proof, anything where I've scammed somebody. Show me one person that says I can scam them. The only scam here is Zebec, and still waiting. It's March 17th. I am still waiting for the evidence that I am a scammer. All right, so we'll just throw that in the wind. Here is another post from JSK reacting to one of my live streams about Zebec, because they can't go live, but I can, but they can't. I can go live, but they can't actually go live and take honest questions. That's what's crazy here. He says, ha ha ha. This guy is still at it. Wow, that is sad. Last year, his big claim was that Simon is an imaginary person. My big claim is that there's something shady with Simon. He came up in an AI skimmer, basically under a different picture, and that was just odd. It's not like that happens with Sam. And it was just pretty weird. I think it's possible he could be going under a different name. Not sure what happened. He's probably playing part in this now. And if Simon's the part, then he needs to be answering these questions, because where is Sam? Where is Sam? That's the question here. I said, where's Sam? He says, where's your face? I go, can't even answer a question. He goes, why would I know? Why would any of us know where Sam is? Your brain is seriously warped, man. Sadly, you would celebrate if we did get rugged because your ego will get stroked. Correct. And the issue here is, if nobody knows where Sam is, does Simon know where Sam is? He's the current CEO. It would make perfect sense that Simon would know where Sam is. So who's going to talk and tell me where Sam is? Very simple. I want answers as to what is going on with this liquidity farm. We're not here to cause too many problems. You shouldn't be on Spaces, which is good. You guys have stopped that. You shouldn't be peddling a scam on X either, and we need to stop that as well. So I'm requesting an interview with Sam, Simon, ZBCN Man, Lantern, Patriot, JV, any representative of the Zebec community that is willing to talk needs to answer questions. And until further notice, I mean, it's very complicit here. Things are looking very bad. And so I have no other choice but to continue. I mean, I found myself here. I feel a spiritual duty to do this at this point. I feel like there's something crazy going on. I'm obviously going to report it. I don't know how this hasn't been even more seriously reported yet. And that brings into another whole bunch of questions with Uphold, with a lot of these, original investment firms or whatever you want to call them. This is a big deal. This isn't just one Zebec thing. This isn't just no. This is a big deal. So if I ever go missing, guys, I just want to let you know. Look into all of this, all my videos on Zebec. Look into this. Play my last video. Look into my X account, and you will understand where things turned. But nothing crazy's happened. The fact that they have disappeared slightly, people are saying it's quiet, things are getting weird. I like that. I think that needs to continue, because this shouldn't continue. You guys need to stop promoting Zebec. Go to another project. I will say it again. Just please start going on to another project. You should not be doing Zebec. This is ridiculous. This is a clear liquidity farm. I say here, I'm officially pulling back the curtain on Zebec Network. This guy says you're a derp. Move around. This isn't a scam. Why are you following it or so worried about it? Are you such a good citizen that you want to save us? Shut up. This is another bot. Bum. I called him a bum. He said, you're a bum with all just XRP videos. So that's why you are trashing it, no face crypto, because you're a pussy and won't show it. Well, I'm actually making another video on Zebec right now. Here's the conversation I put under Zebec Network. I tagged episode 1 here, or basically where Kavel Kavan admitted that he was a shill essentially for Zebec, the market manipulation, etc. They pressured him. He deleted it. You guys go ahead and watch my previous video before episode 1, and you will see that. Someone says, enjoy looking stupid because he's a speaker at XRP Las Vegas. Well, I've just explained to you guys how he got to XRP Las Vegas, because ZBCM man got on his knees and sucked something for it. I'm going to be completely honest. There needs to be a full-on investigation on how Zebec got Simon to speak at XRP Las Vegas, and you need to look into a ZBCN man 1000%, but we'll go ahead and transfer this information to some journalists or something, some people who were there. If you are one of those people, you are watching this video, you are watching my channel, and you are going to XRP Las Vegas, you know what to do, right? I'm giving you the information. I said take 50% of those dusted wallets and shove them. The chain never lies. And, well, I mean, based on their history, they just have all dusted wallets. You know, like XRP has some dusted wallets, but it's not really like that. This is like real dusted bullshit fake wallets, and they'll probably get dumped off too. They get siphoned through and dumped off too periodically. Someone said I'm embarrassing myself, and I said FBF gave lots of talks too. What happened to him? And also I said, where's Sam, by the way? He says, you just pathetic chimp boy, who hurt you? Interesting. So we have showed you how some of the community is structured in terms of the people on the front lines, some insider investors, some institutional investors, the fact that Sam is missing. They kind of squirreled their way into XRP Las Vegas. We've seen some of that. Now let's take a look at their partnerships and exactly how bullshit all of this is. We took a look at this earlier. We know that this comes straight from Telegram. I mean, this is just like some like 50-year-old's going to see this and be like, wow, this is great. I'm going to buy into Zebec. And then they're going to go ahead and take a look at the Zebec chart, and they're just going to see that it's a continuous liquidity farm over and over and over. This thing jumps up and down and up, and this is not a normal way a chart is supposed to look. This is manipulation, 100%. As you can see here, Gatenox is located on 122 Leadenhall Street, London, in the United Kingdom. Okay, cool, no big deal, right? Well, why is the attorney's letter that I got also located in the same exact address? Is it because when your fake acquisition gets into trouble, they just send the letters straight to the attorney's office? This is absolutely ridiculous. This is just insane. So that's one thing. That's a major red flag. All right. Major red flag. It doesn't even make sense. You ready, guys? We're just going to pick one. We're not even gonna go crazy. We're just gonna pick a random one. I'm not even gonna target it. Let's just pick a random one. Scroll, 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 scroll. Yada yada yada. All right, let's pick eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. I choose you. The super app. Oh, how interesting. Well, unfortunately for them, we have to talk about the super app.
Our revolutionary payroll streaming technology, and we've now built an ecosystem of products around it, such as the Zebec Card Suite and the upcoming Zebec Super App, to ensure that our users have real-time global access to our network and low latency transactions at all times. We had no choice but to launch our own mobile network, Zebec Network, in partnership and powered by World Mobile.
Zebec is one of the very rare and very few companies in the space that is actually real world use, that people can actually use a product that's in Web3. World Mobile has always said, in order to bank the unbanked, you first need to connect the unconnected. Connecting the unconnected and banking the unbanked is something that seems to be very close to us. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing where we can take this.
We started.
So they're the world's first blockchain empowering digital phone line company, and they're located also in the United Kingdom. Not the same address, but London. Are you guys seeing a trend here? London, China. It doesn't seem very United States worthy. And then we have here the U.S. division headquarters is allegedly in Reno, Nevada. Well, we'll go ahead and take a look into that. All right, there's no verification on where exactly World Mobile's headquarters are in the United States. We can go ahead and take a look at these phone plans here. This is kind of ridiculous. I mean, you can white label any phone plan, honestly, and this doesn't really prove anything. But another thing you want to pay attention to here is down here. I thought Zebec was partnered with World Mobile, but there's all the partners down here. I don't even know what this is supposed to mean down here. There's nothing. It doesn't say anything about Zebec. It just says base. I mean, these could honestly be like big institutional fake companies. I'm not even joking. Just funneling money for people and fake utility coins. I mean, that's what I feel. All right. And you just can see there is no Zebec down there. Ridiculous. Air nodes. What the fuck is an air node? Create coverage, earn rewards, become an air node operator, or host to expand the decentralized World Mobile Network, and earn rewards as users reclaim power from big wireless. What? I mean, look at this AI slop, guys. I'm telling you. So do you believe that this is a legit company? Just looking at all this very quickly. Looking at all this. Network builder. It's now all system go. They use the United States here, but it's not even... Where's your United States location? It's a little weird. I'm just saying. That's shady. I mean, but let's just pick another partnership that Zebec's done. Here we have another one from December 2025, F Asset, which you guys know what the real F Asset is, but this is ridiculous. Fully on-chain complete, neobank serves over 1 million users and holds over 7 banking licenses, etc., etc. And we just take a look at F Assets here, guys. This is absolutely ridiculous. F Assets appoints Beeman Gurbin Zada to lead Islamic finance across GCC and the CIS. What? Guys. Here we go. They're talking about Iran right now. Bahrain, quietly building across the Gulf. F Assets is live in Bahrain across retail and institutional, marking a significant regulatory milestone for the region. New banks are still... This is like demonic shit, guys. I'm not even joking. Does any of this seem legit to you? 7 billion worth of crypto transferred this year on F Asset. I have to open an account to see their tokenomics. And there's an F Asset card. Interesting. It's almost like they're like kind of copy and pasting the same scam over and over again. Where are the tokenomics to support this? Can somebody show me that? Here's another one from 4 minutes ago. This one's fresh, guys. This one's fresh. Privacy meets real world spending. USDC X on Aleo can now be privately loaded onto Zebec cards. Okay. What? Get yours now. We can check out Aleo. Does this look... we can join the Discord, guys. We can join the Discord. It seems legit. They're the privacy first, the first private programmable L1 blockchain. Control what you share, customize without limit. Suddenly, a lot of their spaces also appear to be not available. The same spaces where they told people there would be a future Ripple and XRP partnership. Pretty ridiculous. We need to get the word out here, guys. This is insane. Oh, here's a big one. ISO compliance. Zebec is ISO 222 compliance. And I hope everyone knows at this point that this doesn't really mean too much. Okay? So what happened after this got 100K views? December 30th, 2025. What around this time was happening on Christmas, New Year's, etc.? I mean, it's ridiculous. ISO compliance. Here is Tangem, the same company that they white labeled their wallets from, listing off their top ISO compliant cryptocurrencies in January 2026. Let's see what is on here. All right, let's see. We have got XRP, number 1, Ripple, number 2, Cardano, number 3, HBAR, number 4, IOTA, number 5, XDC, number 6, Algorand, number 7, Quaint, number 8, XVG, number 9, which I've never heard of, but no sign of Zebec. Well, that's interesting. How about this page here? Zebec has forged partnerships with Visa, MasterCard, Plaid, Assure, JP Morgan, CodaPay, among others. I mean, the JP Morgan one's absolutely insanely ridiculous. I'm not even going to comment on it. But how about the Visa one, right? Okay, cool. Maybe you partner with Visa. It's a white label. You didn't partner with Visa. But if you did partner with Visa, wouldn't you have been included in one of the like 75 to 85 companies that Visa just announced a partnership with like a few days ago? MasterCard has just partnered with, and we'll get all the way down to Z and you'll see that Zebec is not listed. Well, that's weird. Ripple just went by the screen. There's a bunch of companies, but you're not going to see Zebec. There you go. It's coming up right now. Let's just wait. The walk of shame. And here we go. Zebec, but no Zebec. Okay.
Simon, great to have you here. How are you, sir? How's it going?
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for everyone who's on. It's been a whirlwind start to the year, as I'm sure most of our community knows. Our tech team has been incredibly busy getting the super app out in time, and we're super excited to be getting into the details today.
Yeah, I mean, before we do that, though, I am obviously very keen to get into the super app itself. Just give us a quick snapshot for, we've got a lot of listeners on today, and not all of them may know of Zebec and what's going on. How big has the network become? What has the team been building towards over the past few years? Give us a very quick lay of the land.
Well, Zebec's been scaling now over the past few years, kind of to be the next generation of financial infrastructure. We, of course, started with our core product of payroll all these years ago. We're now processing over $500 million in annual payroll volume. 12,000 employees are paid across around 285 enterprises active with Zebec today. And we've really been able to transition from this single product of payroll to now a full...
Holy fuck! Is that a character? Who is this? Is it? Hold on, wait. Who the fuck is this nigga? 2000 shows you
full-fledged financial ecosystem. Of course, we have our wildly successful Zebec card suite, which launched about 18 months ago. We have over 50,000 people using these cards, 65 million in annual volume and growing very fast. And of course, our white label program, which is one of our proudest achievements, with now 100 different companies having white labeled the Zebec card suite in some capacity. And we'll soon be upgrading this to fully white labeled apps as well for ecosystems and corporates. So we're about to start a very exciting new chapter for Zebec, all underpinned by the super app.
Awesome. Okay, that's great because obviously Super App is the big story right now. It's why we're talking here today. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of it, what problem are you solving by bringing payroll, cards, staking, payments, and wrapping it up into this one major product?
Well, when you think about the lay of the land in crypto right now, there's a high level of fragmentation across apps. You have your trading apps, you have dedicated apps for cards, on and off ramp tools. Payroll, then again, is a completely different universe. And years ago at Zebec, we really identified the need to have a unified financial interface, but built on crypto rails. I can now confidently say that we are the first to market with a fully crypto native fintech super app. This is the first move for us as we're seeking to disrupt traditional financial apps and infrastructure on a new level.
Okay, amazing. And the desktop version of the super app launched February 25th, I think. So what can users actually do inside the product today, Simon?
Right. So we've been out for a little over a week now. Feedback has been great, but of course, keep in mind that this is the first release of the retail version, which is going to be free to all Zebec users, and we'll then be rolling out our upgraded enterprise and pro version in the coming months, which will have fees or balance requirements to get access to. So for today's version, which is viewable on desktop and web browser, we are bringing the best of our product suite into one unified app with payroll streaming, managing your cards all in one place, and connecting your payroll account to your wallets, and of course, the built-in staking of ZBCN.
Enough chit chat. Why don't you tell me how your company is going to help me sell more chocolate?
Danny Donner isn't selling chocolate.
That's it?
That's it.
And we're done.
Corporates will need to pay. So long story short, the super app really brings all of our products together and channels the value towards the token.
Amazing. Okay. I mean, very, very comprehensive. I think we've got some really exciting sound bites from that. Certainly a lot that I'd like to touch on. One of the things I'd like to ask you, and then maybe you can have a closing line afterwards, but if we fast forward 2 years, you know I like to do this. What does Zebec look like? And what role do you want this super app to play in that environment, but also more broadly in global finance?
It's a great question. Well, the way I see it is that Zebec is increasingly becoming the financial infrastructure layer for the next generation of financial tools and Web3 apps. Going back to our start, we built our name in a very traditional sector of finance, which is payroll. And we were able to build the trust of some of the largest enterprises and organizations around the world based on our expertise in payroll. Now, fast forward a few years, crypto rails are accepted finally by mainstream players. Zebec is going to become one of the primary beneficiaries of this global transition to stablecoins over the next few years, and we're going to continue to take share from the traditional banking apps of the past. So I want to see the super app become the go-to financial app for individuals, companies, and teams around the world. And by doing this, we will replace hundreds of legacy payroll, banking, and card solutions. So we're really entering what I call a new era of finance. The
marketplaces, and I'm from Denver, Colorado. Sharks. I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my company. I'm 10 years old, but when I was
$50,000 is not a small amount of money. I'm here to make money. Let him finish, Kev.
So my parents loaned me $1,000.
Are you serious? Are you serious? He's an idiot. He's a con artist. You. We're all out. You're an get the out of here. Oh! Won't want to be ya. I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you or the last guy. I realize he's a gold digger. He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
Kevin, don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
I think that can pretty much conclude it for episode 2, right? We pretty much summarized how the community is kind of structured, where the announcements come from, the bullshit, the new narratives, etc. And just, I want you guys to really pay attention to how many narratives they cycle through, right? We have payments, We have AI infrastructure. We've got payroll, school payroll. They're advertising their payroll to kids in colleges and shit. I mean, what? I'm a little confused here. Like, what line of thinking, what utility are we going to be used for, Zebec? The super app. We've got NFTs. They're selling nodes. They're doing it all. Anything they can say to get new people, new eyes on the product, whatever is trending. So it was payments. Payments are kind of not trending. The AI is trending now. AI is trending. So we'll see, right? They said they're going to announce some stuff at XRP Las Vegas. Just know it's probably a rug pull. And we need to get the word out there that these people are absolute con artists. That being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Go ahead and drop a comment if you like this video. You feel me? Subscribe. Follow me on X. And I'll see you all in the next one. You feel me?
Telling you about it because they really believe in it. They're telling you about it because they're being paid to tell you about it. That's pretty up, isn't it? And that's why I'm trying to out there to hype the shit. And here it is, even lower than its launch. In fact, look at the big bumperoni, and then guess what? It hasn't held shitaroni since. That's another one that I said, look, all these influencers are being paid to hype it, not because it's good, but because they're being paid.
I'm the cipher inside the system, encrypted rhythm, algorithmic wisdom. Bankers panic when I twist the prism, cause I decentralize the mechanism. Ledger lock, my code immaculate. Truth so sharp it decapitates, no fiat fate, lie emancipate. XRP flow, recalibrate. Invisible king with a digital throne. Phantom of finance, flesh and bone. I rise from data, self-made, self-known. Unshaken, I move in the zone. They manipulate, I meditate. They inflate, I innovate. They speculate, I educate. I'm the glitch they can't eliminate. Raw red crypto, mass in motion, riding the wave like quantum motion. XRP devotion, pure explosion. Phantom of finance, fully raw red crypto. Chain reaction, breaking control, pure satisfaction. No middleman, just interaction. Rebel of rhythm, blockchain faction. From Tokyo ticks to London trades. My name echoes in crypto raids. I'm the anomaly markets crave. Silhouetted in code, I misbehave. Monetary matrix, I override. Quantum ink where the truth can't hide. They kneel to debt, I walk with pride. No face crypto, decentralized guide. Every drop of fun, I distill the flame. Every smear campaign fuels the game. They'll remember the ghost, not the name. Cause legends don't chase, they claim. Go, ledger ignite. Phantom in flight. Max so bright. Can't see me, but feel my mind. No face crypto, phantom protocol. Standing tall while empires fall. Central chains can't cage it all. Unshaken faith, I break the wall. No face crypto, though immortal. Through digital doors, I breach the portal. Untraceable force, transtemporal. Phantom of finance, suiting and racks. No face crypto. No banks, no borders, no masters. Just vision and velocity. The world's asleep, but the phantom never rests retreat.